Hello, Ben.
Hello.
Hello, we're back playing Wolfenstein. Gonna kill
Yay.
some Nazis, because that's not enough of that going on in the world at the moment.
No, that does seem to have fallen out of popularity.
Yeah, we need to fuck them up a bit. Can you remember where we are?
We are on Venus.
We are
We're
auditioning
going
for a
to an
role of
audition.
Terrorbilly, who happens to be us.
Yes, yes.
And you know who we're
Blowjob
gonna meet
classmates.
other than Ronald Reagan?
Uh, is this Hitler?
Yeah,
Can't blow my cover.
Ach, mein Gott.
Profile.
yeah. My God, indeed.
Pretend acting for those so inclined.
Alright, let's read our script, shall we? Can't believe they've flown a bunch of us out to Venus purely to. And you're a Nazi whore!
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, this is a. We're going to see a representation of Adolf Hitler, which is not very flattering,
Yes, I've seen this.
but I'm sure is somewhat controversial for many reasons. Look at him.
Well, because he's fucking senile and a ruin of a man and pissing in the corner.
Yeah, basically.
Yes, he's how old would he be?
Schauspieler?
Like 60 or 70?
Probably something like that. I don't know when
Yeah,
he was
it's
born.
probably.
I bet you know his birthday though, don't you?
It's 420, isn't it?
So you said last time this came up actually.
I feel like it is.
None of us look like him. I think you'll find we do, sunshine.
You never even met us.
Yeah. Good. Yes, it is magisch. Magisch indeed. See, I know some of these words, thankfully.
Yeah.
Schauspieler and Schauspielerin come up quite a lot in my practices. Actor and actress.
Oh, yes, mein Führer. And my children have read it too.
Mein Kinder.
Super good.
Mr. Hitler, wenn Sie mich ansprechen, sagen Sie mein Führer. Verstanden?
Entschuldigung, mein Führer.
Ihre Worte gewähren Einblick in einen höchsten...
Entschuldigung being sorry, of course.
Mm.
Sorry, mein Führer. Sind Sie denn ein Idiot? No, mein Führer. Sind Sie ein verkleideter Schurke, ein Jude? Ein verräterischer Jude? No, no, mein Führer. I'm from Arizona.
Valid crash out as far as I'm concerned.
Yes.
So anyway, that's Hitler with his old gun and his.
Is this his only appearance?
I think so. I think this sequence is it.
Prächtige Juden. Ich erkenne Sie schon von weitem. Wenn Sie mein Buch gelesen haben, wissen Sie, dass ich die Wahrheit kenne. Und wer die Wahrheit auf seiner Seite hat, der gewinnt immer. So konnte ich die Welt von den Juden reinigen und so konnte ich die minderwertigen Kommunisten infiltrieren.
We can try to kill him, but then we will die.
Ich habe ihn vernichtet.
Like we can't survive it after the fact.
Can we try and just see?
Of course,
Thank you.
it's the only appropriate thing to do. If you don't at least try to kill him, you know.
Yeah.
There's all this
If-
time where we can be all like, "Hey,
Yes.
get me within a mile of Adolf Hitler, and I'll end the war right now."
Yes, it's like when somebody asks you the question, if you could go back in time and have baby Hitler, would you kill him? And if you don't pause and give it not necessarily some thought, but if you don't, there's not a part of you that says, "Ah, that would be good." You know, that's bad. Yes.
It's complicated, isn't it? Because killing a baby is a bit
No,
naughty.
I'm fine with killing
But
babies.
killing a Hitler is fine.
My only issue is
Hang on, you're what?
the
You're fine with killing babies?
the cultural circumstances might give. that sort of figure was always going to rise. It's do you roll the dice and risk for something else? Oh gosh, he's.
So cold.
I would say they cancel out the baby and the Hitler.
Spielt die Szene.
Yeah, they are opposite ends of the spectrum, aren't they? Really.
Really. And so it's awkward.
What's neutral in those circumstances?
That is what you want.
What the hell did I write?
And you're a Nazi whore.
And you are a Nazi whore.
I remember reading it.
You monster! What are you going to do to me?
Oh God. It was that.
I will rape and murder you.
So many German innocent lives.
I can't remember what this one said.
But a German
Can you remember?
rise again.
I will massacre your damn people too.
I will massacre your damn people too.
Widerlich. Absolut widerlich. Sie haben offensichtlich keine Ahnung, wer dieser Mann ist.
Ah, damn it. I couldn't remember what the last one was.
What a anticlimactic end to our
Oh,
hero.
for fuck's sake, not for bloody...
You
Oh,
skipped
murder
that.
your dirty race too. Ah. I hope we can skip that cutscene. Yes. Okay, there we go. Just because we don't need to see it twice, do we? And you're a nice woman.
And you are a Nazi whore.
You monster! What are you going to do to me?
Why does she sound like she enjoys the notion of what's going to happen here? The tone
Yeah,
of voice is a bit...
she's going a bit melodramatic to the point of being
So many German
swooning.
innocent lives
Yeah.
killed.
Oh no, what are you going to do to me?
Oh no!
And I will... What was it? It's something about your dirty
Rape
race.
and kill.
I will
I'll
murder your dirty race too.
I will murder your dirty race too.
Yes. He seems less happy now than he did before.
Richtig, ja. Aber Sie haben anscheinend nicht die mindeste Ahnung von der Psyche eines Mannes wie William Joseph Platzkowitsch. Wie können Sie sein, was Sie nicht verstehen? Sie spielen Sie die Rolle. Füllen Sie.
Give me a gun and I will play the fucking part, Adolf.
How good an actor do you think you could be if Adolf Hitler was holding you a gun?
What you are.
You're a Nazi.
If I knew the lines...
Monster. What are you going to do to me?
See? She's...
And I will murder you.
So many German.
Hitler's
Of
fanboy
course,
now.
her delivery of her lines is very different now to where it was with us.
Will rise again.
Right?
And I will murder
Yeah.
your
Some of it is how it plays back. Has to be.
Besser. Sie könnten von ihm
Ja.
lernen. Ich gebe
Well, when you're doing lines, you've got to have something to work off.
Yeah.
mit diesem dreckigen Untermensch. Oh, ich kann
Oh, we know him inside and out, and so does Anya.
konnte ich ihn gefangen nehmen und ihn der Gerechtigkeit übergeben. Mein Gott.
It's captivating, isn't it?
William
It is.
Platzkowitsch.
It is.
Oh
The
my god, he
Emperor
looks
has no
just like
clothes.
us!
Oh shit.
Oh my god, it's like we were born to play the role.
Und einer polnischen Jüdin. Die Mutter wurde vom Vater ausgeliefert, starb in einem Vernichtungslager in Neumexiko. Selbst seine geistigen Fähigkeiten noch die meines Kindes
Jesus Christ.
Nach seiner Exekution auftritt, konnte man sehen, dass er Jude ist.
Yeah, because that's not our body, is it?
Yeah.
Well,
Sure
it
it
is,
isn't.
but it's not our body.
Well, not this one, yeah.
Machen Sie weiter.
Well, this isn't our body.
Yeah, but like, that's not our current body.
Jesus, Hitler's got no dignity.
William Joseph Bloskowitz was not a man of intellect. He was a man of action.
I mean, I will stand by that comment.
Scene takes place
No.
right before the scene you did earlier. Bloskowitz is about to plant the bombs that will massacre the German children in the orphanage.
Jealousy,
Subtle.
of course.
He must eliminate the brave
And then he kicks a puppy and spits in an old woman's face.
Why don't you start?
J.R. Hartley.
Hmm.
Change to mind for a reason there.
You will each improvise a fight sequence, and once the guard is eliminated, you finish the scene by reading the lines from the cue card.
I can't read them from here. Can you bring it a bit closer, love?
Places.
Try it with number 1 and then try it with number 2.
So we got to fight this thing.
Presumably win.
Line, please. Line.
Even he's acting better.
I don't fancy Llewellyn's chances. I wouldn't be that fed up and pissed off in front of Hitler.
No, you just do your best, don't you, to get through it. Because you were awful, Llewellyn.
Yeah. And number 2.
Oh, it's us. So we might not have the lines, but we've definitely got the physical
This is
capabilities.
the way you can kill Hitler.
I think so. There we go. We got an achievement for it. We had to do it.
Yeah, you can't not.
Alright. Wait, do you want to do it again? Alright.
I just want to do this for the rest of the night.
No.
Just kick Hitler in the face. Run around the room.
I got away for a long while there.
Yeah, you did.
No, we should move on. As fun as it is to keep kicking him in the face.
Does that kill him or does it just fuck him up?
Oh, it counted. He got the achievement for killing him. So.
Yeah, it sort of sounds like a nerve probe.
Okay. Yeah, I do want to load the same. I don't know why it asked me that. I think presumably because it thinks we're stuck.
You keep killing Hitler. What's wrong with you?
Oh my god. Oh, Hitler's loving this.
Is that what you wanted? Is that what you had in mind? You Nazi asshole. Because that's all you're getting.
Wunderbar. Haben Sie das gesehen? Wie geboren für die Rolle. Wird mein Blasphemie.
Oh.
He didn't even get a chance at the.
Perfekt.
He could have been perfect for a physical role. But he, you know.
I mean, surely the real Blazkowicz is your stunt double. And hippie guy who read the lines really well.
Yeah. We could have just been a stunt double, like you say.
So what's the plan here? Are we nuking something again? I can't.
We're
quite
trying to
remember.
get the code so that we can nuke stuff, I think.
Okay.
I can't remember, it's been a while since they told us what it was that we were doing.
Brace yourself.
Right, what button is it to do my
I'm
weapons? I always
leaving here
forget.
with your secret Odin codes. Then we steal.
Honestly, it's kind of a shame you don't kill Hitler.
Yeah, it is, but you know how it is. You gotta.
It's a kind of a missed opportunity. True.
Right, let's kill all these fuckers. So, do you want to talk about something?
Oh shit! Topics, yeah.
Well, no, that's why I was talking about how sort of, you know, entrancing it all was. It's because, like, obviously,
Yeah,
not would do topics, but
I completely forgot that was a thing. Now, full disclosure, as
You
we
don't have
discussed, yeah, I've had a bloody hectic week, and that's likely to be the pattern for a little while going forward. So my topic list is pretty sparse.
I expect
One thing I
nothing
wanna-
less.
Well, look, some weeks you can't bloody move for things that I find interesting, and sometimes you can. And this week I could.
Okay, well, have you got one that you want to start us off with? Or have you
Yeah,
literally-
why not? Why not? I started watching a new TV.
Is it a series of documentaries?
It is not. It is. Are you familiar with Sharp?
With what?
The TV series Sharp.
No, I don't think so.
Or well, okay. So the Sharp novels were written by Bernard Cornwell, and were adapted into a TV series.
Okay.
And they're each named after a book. So there's Sharp's Rifles, Sharp's Honor,
Sharp's Law.
Sharp's, yeah, something like that.
I was
And,
making shit up, but okay.
It's set in the Napoleonic Wars, and Sharp is played by Sean Bean.
Oh, actually, no, yes, that does sound
Yes, so
familiar.
you will be familiar with this. Yeah, it's like his first big acting role, and it's really, really bloody good.
Yeah?
I sort of assumed it would be kind of generic, but it's not. There's a lot of good stuff in there about class, and Sharp gets progressively more ambitious.
Well, you have to, don't you?
Yes, and he's working. Every now and then he's sort of pulled into this. The Duke of Wellington's got a spy master, and every now and then they'll need Sharp to do something, or they'll send him on a mission, or he'll be involved in that. And
Okay.
and it's progressing through the war, and it ends with Waterloo. Well, strictly speaking, there's like two special episodes that are setting in India. But it's very, very good.
Okay.
I really like it.
Oh, I'm glad that
it's
you
not-
found something that you enjoy.
Yeah, it's not a part of British history I know a great deal about. But yes, there's more going on than I thought. Pete Postlethwaite pops up.
Does he really?
Yes, he plays a character called. Oh shit, what's his name? It's a great name.
Bernard the Ernest.
No.
Oh, I just shot him right in the fucking face, didn't I?
He plays Obadiah Hawkswill.
Ah, yes, that's a name that'll stick with you for life.
I don't think it's pronounced Hawkswill. I think it's pronounced Hawkswill or something. Hogswill or something like
The
that. Anyway,
Postle
he's
Thwaites.
yes, he's bloody great in that role. He's in 2 episodes. And the first appearance of his is better. And the gist of his character is that he's a fucking monster, but he gets away with doing terrible stuff because the officers like him. He knows how to the posh people in charge.
Okay, well that's fairly reasonable for how a lot of people
Yeah.
end up in their situation, isn't it?
Well, yes, and as soon as he showed the way he's so great in that role, he showed up and I was immediately like, okay, that guy is fucking dangerous. You can just tell by the way he played. It's yes, there's an era of animal threat to him.
Wow. Got fucking mice droids buzzing about, look.
They what from Star Wars?
Well, I mean, they're more triangular than that. Pyramid shaped, but still, the same basic look of them.
Here it is.
Right, what's going on here? Health. That's all overloaded anyway. Yeah, it's good that you found something to watch that you enjoy. It's always important, isn't it?
It's nice, yeah. Yeah. So I'm getting through it. His wife's been killed by Pete Postlethwaite,
Bastard.
and this most recent episode I'm watching, there's been a plan by the French to. The war's not going well for them, so they've come up with this cunning plan whereby being sexually aggressive towards this woman who's married to a prominent French noble, and they frame him for his death in the hope that it will threaten the French-Spanish alliance. And then Sharp waves the chicken at some nuns
A chicken, or is that a euphemism?
No, it's genuine. He has to. They need to go. They fake his death, and he's sent to get this noble woman back, so they can force her to admit that she wrote the letter because she was told to by the French, and she's been shipped off to a convent or convent. Thank you. A convent, and Sharp breaks in and rescues her from the nuns. One of them fucking runs at him with a meat cleaver.
Jesus.
But yes, I like it. I intend to finish it.
Oh.
And there's
What?
another. I saw a series on Netflix I kind of liked. It's called not sluts or tarts. It's something like that. Whores, Jezebels, tramps.
Just you to be interested in a show like that. That looks like the kind of thing we have to attack, doesn't it?
Harlots. It's called Harlots.
Oh, it's the
Yeah,
end of the
yes,
way.
it does. It's about two rival brothels in 18th century London.
Okay. Did you ever watch Bodies?
Rings such a bell.
I think I've already banged on about it for a little while I was watching it. But it's got
Let's look it up.
it's like a sort of murder mystery thing set across 3 different time periods. With 3 different
Yes,
plots.
he did. God, you talked about. I remember you talking about this. This is when we played Battlefront 2.
Is it? Wow, that was a while ago.
I have a feeling it was.
It came up in conversation with my partner the other day because I kept joking about one of them being called Pocket Cop.
Cop.
I think Future Cop. I nicknamed Pocket Cop.
Yeah.
Just because it tickled me. It just came up in conversation last night while we were out for dinner. Because it's important to make conversation while you're out for dinner, isn't it?
Yes. Where'd you go?
Just a place around the corner. I need to find one of these thingies.
Find a way to cool down.
Oh, thank God for that. That was close. Nearly died. Because that thing took so long. Yeah, there's a place around the corner that we go to. Bit expensive, but food's alright. Although they had the B team out in doing running things yesterday. Sometimes you go to a place and you're like, it's not quite as good as it normally is. And you'll not necessarily recognise some of the staff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like that.
Yeah.
We don't normally go on a Wednesday. So, now we know why. Yeah, on the topic of I would always say watch Bodies if you can because it was good, it was decent. But also on the topic of history or things set in throughout history, sort of like this is, and sort of like whatchamacallit is, Sharp. I have been playing a different game series this week.
You indeed.
Yes, I've started.
What's that then?
Well, would you hazard a guess as to a game series that I may have played that would fall under history of a potentially alternate, but not necessarily variety?
Are you playing Assassin's Creed or something?
I have been playing Assassin's Creed. For the first time ever, I finished the first Assassin's Creed game, which I'd never actually done. I played it years ago. I played the first one years ago. Never actually finished it before. Finished it this week. In fact, it's one of 3 games I've started and finished since we last recorded.
Lovely.
Recorded video, that is.
Yeah.
Game footage, because I think I'd started one just before. But I've completed 4 games. 3 of them I started since we last did this. So I've been plowing through. I'm now on the 3rd Assassin's Creed game. Would you hazard a guess at what the name of the 3rd Assassin's Creed game is? If the first one is Assassin's Creed and the second is Assassin's Creed 2. What do you think the 3rd one's called?
Assassin's Creed Reborn or Legacy or.
I was going to say, if you get it right, I know you've cheated.
Okay.
I asked my son this to see if he would get what it was, and he knew from the fact that I was asking that it wasn't Assassin's Creed 3. because that's the sort of giveaway for this sort of thing, isn't it?
Yes.
It is Brotherhood, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood.
Right.
But I've started that briefly. That was the game I was playing when you told me that you were ready to go. But there was a really annoying combat thingy bit near the start that I just managed to solve, so I wanted to make sure it had saved before I carried on. Like it only took 2 attempts, but it's annoying. But yeah, I'm working my way through them. Someone at work suggested I would get through 3 games before I would get sick of playing them. So the fact I'm on the 3rd one now means that we will find out shortly if they are correct.
Are they all set in different time periods?
Well, so far they've been set in 2 different time periods. First one is set in Crusades Middle East. Second
First one is in the... Is it?
Yeah, you're in the Crusades. You go to Jerusalem, Damascus, Acre.
I thought it was set in like Renaissance Italy.
The second one is set in Renaissance Italy, and so far the third one is. But I know there's others set in different periods, because the Odyssey is set in ancient Greece, which I've also completed. But I did that before I started trying to go through them all.
Black Flag, which is the pirate one.
Yeah, you've got American Revolution in 3, I think it is.
The Victorian London one.
Unity, I believe. And you've got... There's some modern day stuff that goes on in all of them. You've got an Egyptian one in Mirage, or Origins, sorry. Mirage is... Well, it might be Egyptian as well, actually, to be fair. But a different Egyptian. Because, you know, Egyptian history spans quite a bit of time, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. It's fucking massive.
And you've got the Viking one with Valhalla.
Yeah, I think I heard somewhere that Cleopatra was born...
She's closer to the iPad than she is
to the building of the pyramids.
Yeah. Which is a fucking ridiculous thing to know.
It is insane.
And woolly mammoths are about when... Oh, hang on. No, never mind, I can't wait. Yeah, woolly mammoths are around while they were still being built, I think, is another thing, which is, like, again, fucking ridiculous. But hey, you know the thing about the guillotine in Star Wars?
Yeah, last was it the last public execution or just the last execution?
I think it's just the
know.
last one. And of course, you know who was there?
Well, of course, it was Christopher Lee.
Yes.
Last public execution, because that guy finds himself in a shit ton of historical places.
Well, not anymore, but...
Well, no. I mean, he was direct descendant of Charlemagne. Fought in World War II.
Believed to be an inspiration for James Bond.
Yes, cousin of Ian Fleming. Only actor in Lord of the Rings to have met Tolkien. Apparently,
knows what it sounds like if you stab a man in the back.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Apparently, when he met Tolkien, he said it was the only time in his life he's completely been lost for words. The only thing he managed to say was how because he fucking loved the Lord. Read it like once a year. He knew it back to front.
Didn't he have his own heavy metal albums come out or something as well?
He did, yeah.
Like, I wasn't 100% sure. I knew he'd had albums. I couldn't remember whether it was heavy metal or something else, but I felt like it was.
I think his mother was a countess. He might have been related to Vlad the Impaler somewhere, maybe.
Well, I mean, who better to play him in? Yeah. Is this the right way? I feel like we've gone the wrong way somewhere, but oh, I know what it is. It's because I forgot that we could do this thing. There we go.
I always remember a clip I saw of Christopher Lee where he was asked about the rumour that he had like the largest collection of occult books in Europe or something.
Okay.
And he said it wasn't true, because if it was, he would have to sleep in his bathtub. But then he got very serious and was like, "Don't ever mess with that stuff. You'll lose not only your mind, soul." And it was like, oh shit. And Christopher Lee's telling us don't mess with the occult.
I mean, if he tells you not to do it, you don't.
Yeah. My Christ. Yeah, he genuinely did believe in that to an extent, I think.
What a fool.
Also a conservative.
Yeah,
But,
well,
his mother was a fucking countess, so what do you expect?
nobody's perfect.
Yeah.
I realised earlier that I'm... You know, the whole idea that maybe if AI takes all the jobs, maybe we should have some sort of universal income.
Well, I don't really see any other way to do it.
I don't really see any other way to do it either. But I realised earlier that there's a big part of me that's like, but considering I've worked as much as I have and will presumably carry on working until this point, I kind of don't want to end up with quite as... I want to end up with a little bit more than the plebs that haven't done anything. But like, I understand that I understand it's an inevitability in that
where it
circumstance,
begins.
right? But I do feel like there needs to be some sort of scale to it.
Oh God.
So maybe I am a lib dem.
Journey starting.
Maybe I am a proper lib dem.
Yeah, you're not quite as.
Is this how I come to realise that I may in fact actually be middle class?
Is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow?
Oh, don't you start, Andrew fucking Ryan. Jesus. But no, it's because I don't think it's unreasonable, really. I get why it needs to be fair, but
no, I don't. I think we should get universal basic income, but everybody should get it, including the people who are still working.
Yes.
I absolutely think if we were in a situation where AI had and not yours,
sorry,
you should get more money. I absolutely think if where AI had replaced my job and not yours, on universal basic income, you should get and contributing to society in that sense.
And that's fine. We're in agreement about these sorts of things.
Yes, I completely agree. Doesn't matter to me because I'll be enjoying all my lovely free time.
Well, I mean, catch me on the right day, and I already do.
Creative and well, when you've got bugger all work to do.
It's been a quiet week, and I'm going to know it's going to be even quieter next week.
That's so different to where we are.
Do you know why it's going to be quiet next week?
Why?
I'm off. No, it's just it's in our downtime, and a load of people have been on holiday, so there's been fewer people querying shit, and it's just how it is.
It's just interesting. We're very slow during the summer. This period, there's a massive pickup in September, and it sort of slows a bit, but it doesn't fully stop until you get in March.
Yeah. Well, our big period of getting busy is it's from just before Halloween, because of all pumpkins and all that kind of crap, until about Easter, Mother's Day sort of time, and then it calms down again. So about 6 months of solid, it can be quite hectic as a business, but outside of it, it sort of like peaks and troughs every 3 weeks. For now, who knows what'll happen if I end up getting this other job?
Yeah.
I'll have all sorts of projects to work on. That'll keep me busy. Which is both a blessing and a curse, of course.
Well, are there things that you would want to change about the department?
A few, but it's not necessarily the department that I'd be working on. Project-wise, it'd be business as a whole, by the sound of it. Working out where we're losing all our money, and then trying to work out how to avoid that is my understanding.
You've got to be recommending cutbacks.
Not necessarily cutbacks, more just helping identify where we're making the money and where we're not. And then decision making, it sounds like I won't be involved in the actual decision making process, but that doesn't necessarily hurt my mindset towards it all. I don't necessarily want to be the one who decides that people are going to lose their jobs.
No, you just want to be the one who suggests that
maybe we need to think about better operating a department that isn't doing well, or a site that isn't doing so great because they keep losing money because they keep fucking agreeing to shit they shouldn't be agreeing to or whatever. There's maybe it'll mean I got an opportunity to encourage in some verbal way for departments to do their fucking paperwork properly as well. I'll tell you what would be really nice. We've got a claims process, right, for if stuff doesn't get delivered, because that's what you need in a business like this.
Yeah.
Haulage business. You need to have a process for people to recoup losses. And we signed up to we're part of an organisation called the RHA, Road Haulage Association, and they have strict guidelines for accepting these sorts of things. So I need to submit their forms within 14 days. Right, it's the official guidance on that. The amount of claims that we accept that they've not sent anything until well after that deadline. It's just money we're pissing away, but we don't need to piss away. So it'd be nice to be able to encourage that maybe we have an automatic refusal after that deadline, which is something that I've been floating to various people already, including the person who would be my direct line manager in that circumstance. You know, because I'd feel like if there's a rule that says you don't have to deal with it, maybe you just don't deal with it if it's going to cost you all this money.
See, that's the thing that really appeals to me about potentially being a team leader, is getting a voice at the table, you know?
Yeah.
But,
well, I looked at it. At the moment, there are 3 people in our office who are above me. If I get that job, it will be down to 2. Because I'll be on the same level as my current line manager. It's for the step up. It's not quite as big a step up as I thought it was. But it will mean that I am basically like... There will be genuine days where I am the most, like, not important, because important is a silly thing to measure your job role by, but like, if it happens, there are not going to be many people that can just ignore what I say, right?
Nice.
I mean, most people don't anyway, because I know I've got a lot of knowledge about the business. I've been there a fucking long time.
Yeah. I mean,
there's one of the guys on our team, he's just had his first year anniversary of working with us. Right? It was yesterday. He'd been with us exactly a year, and I was like, "Oh, you've got a long way to go to catch up." And we worked out that actually he would be retiring now before he hit the point at which he could catch up with me. Supposing he could ever catch up. If I left today, he wouldn't catch up because he would retire.
How long have you been there now? Like 16 years?
It's 12 and a half.
12 and a half.
Be 13 in December.
Gosh.
I know. It's a committed. I'm committed to it.
Well,
you know, I don't like the idea of leaving. It's because I know what I'm doing here.
Yeah, exactly. I don't really like the idea of leaving my job.
And you've only been there what? 12 months?
3 years in September. Does. I feel like I've been there ages, but it is only 3 years.
Oh,
practically part of the furniture now. I have been there.
Practically.
There are only 4 people across 2 teams of like 6 each that have been there longer than me.
Is that okay? Fair enough. It's funny enough. There's only it's now 3 people in our office that have been there longer than me. But if you think that you've only been there for 3 years, and that's the case, suggests they have quite a bit of turnover.
Well, one of the teams does, because it's the other team. It's very heavy going stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I say heavy going. It's all financial stuff. There's an awful lot. The workload increases each year with very little increase in staff. The hours aren't great if you've got kids, which tends to be the biggest reason why people leave.
Yeah.
It's the reason. Honestly, I think it's the reason why at least 3 of the other people from that team left for those reasons. And we've been through 2 receptionists in that team.
Well.
Whereas my team hasn't had a lot of change at all. With people leaving, there were people starting, but there was a load of them left after I went, because my sort of department was spread out across the campus, and then it was centralised, and of course the ways of working and the processes got centralised, that they had built up, and now they had to do things the certified way. So they left.
Hang on a sec. Just he's told us to get ready. The emergency lights are on. It's dark in here. What do you think's going to happen?
Birthday party. Oh no, wait, no, I know she's giving birth. Oh. Oh, it is birthday
It's a
party.
birthday. Anyway,
Why
sorry,
she just
carry on.
ran in and shot them all?
Well, threw a grenade in there. Blow this out, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Anyway, I suppose it's a nice change for us to be blowing out candles instead of blowing out her back.
Jordan.
Whoa! Look, they're in a committed relationship.
Blowing out Nazis' brains.
It's less interesting for people.
Not to me.
You don't get cancelled for talking about blowing out Nazis' brains. You only get cancelled for talking about sex. Gun stuff doesn't matter in America, remember?
Depends who owns them.
Well, yeah, fair point.
You know the Californian gun laws that Reagan brought in when he was governor?
Not properly.
They're only as strict as they are because of the Black Panthers. Because they started taking advantage of the gun law. Chat and get a hand on it. Because the black people have guns now. They figured it out. That's scary, because of that.
She really is a bitch, isn't she?
Yeah. She should just eat some cake.
Back to Assassin's Creed briefly. So something I wanted to mention about it. At the end of the second one, they have a fourth wall break. Within a fourth wall break.
Oh
sort of.
Gosh.
It's only really one fourth wall break, but it's complicated because someone is talking to the character that we play. I don't know how familiar you are with Assassin's Creed, but basically, you're playing someone who is inside a machine reliving their ancestors' memories.
Yeah.
So you're playing a character once removed.
Yeah.
That character was having a conversation with like a hologram thing.
Yeah.
But they weren't really talking to that character. They were talking to the character that was living the memories.
Yeah.
The first character. So there's a sort of like a fourth wall break there going on for them. But because it's all to camera for us, it's like, what the fuck? It's a bit trippy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna never wear it. But then they name the they use the name of the person that we're playing, Desmond, which is not a name you hear often, is it?
No.
No.
It's
Kristen
weird how
Bell.
name. Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
Weird how names go out of style every now and then.
Come in and out, don't
Who's
they?
that?
It's just some bird that is snogging. Yeah, Kristen Bell does one of the voices. Which caught me out when I realised.
She was in Heroes.
And a
One
lot of
sort
other
of
things.
Yeah.
The Good Place is where I've mostly seen her from.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm getting invested.
No, it's fine.
They're all having fun.
We'll get through this and then we'll stop because it's coming up to 45 minutes, and if I do much more, it's gonna drag on, innit? So. Uh-oh.
Well,
Christ, everyone's hungover now.
and then the Nazis attacked and we all died because we were all...
He's only got one arm.
Yeah, she's shaking that off pretty easy, isn't she?
I hope she's not drunk as well. Hungover as well, Anya.
No, I hope to God she wasn't drinking.
Find that fucking arm. Very briefly, I also have one quick topic about about Doctor Who.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, the BBC have said that they are committed to Doctor Who, and I believe the line is, "The TARDIS isn't going anywhere,"
Oh,
which is
yeah,
not
I did-
overly
I saw that.
encouraging,
Yes.
is it, as a phrase?
No, it's not. It's going nowhere. Yeah.
Yeah, this thing that's meant to be able to travel through space and time and give us entertainment isn't going anywhere. So I was amused by that. I thought I'd mention that.
Yes.
Uh,
Oh, Doctor Who.
yeah.
I can't wait until you reluctant. And hate every second when they mention Mavity within the first 20 minutes. You have a fucking annual.
They had an out and they didn't take it.
They did have an out. They had such a good out.
They had an
It's like the
opportunity.
perfect way to tie that up.
And then we could have moved on from it forever. But the fact it's ambiguous,
We're
At
either
this
still
point.
doing it or we're never mentioning it.
I
And
just, I mean,
I don't really like either. of them.
I've always thought it was stupid.
I know.
So anyway, that's us for Wolfenstein this week. A bit shorter than normal, but Ben was late and we
I've got
not
work
much
tomorrow,
late,
and
and you've got to get on a train.
I have an early start tomorrow. I'm going to
Just being a pussy.
Cambridge. Yeah.
By
What?
which I mean very flexible.